The ball wall is going to be our constant coach. It's going to be there all the time. It's going to be there for individuals, for teams, for any amount of people. And one thing about the ball wall is it does a shout back, and if you give it the ball, it'll give you the ball straight back. So it's going to be a brilliant asset to the club.
I think it's going to benefit the children probably more so than anything, you know. Obviously the skill is going to improve massively right across the whole club, I would say, especially the first touch, you know, and the usability of it, I would say, as well, with especially these lads here, the primary school lads, collective training sessions or individual training sessions, they can go in there and just hone their own skills and learn the game, especially away from training is probably where they can learn most. But it's really going to benefit everybody, even senior teams, I would say, as well.
Well, I think the ball wall is going to be an excellent addition to the setup that we have here on Riocht. And the ball wall is going to give the girls the opportunity to hone their skills in a different environment, somewhere that's safe. They can work on their kicking, they can work on their fist passing, they can work on their all their different skills that they need to use to play football. I also think it's going to be a great place. It's going to become like a bit of a hub for the kids to meet up and stuff too. But it's not just going to be just for the girls' football as well. You've got the hurlers that has started out there as well. We've got the footballers, we've got the camogie. So I think it's going to be an excellent addition to the club. Somewhere in the darker winter months where we can take the girls out knowing that they can train safely. And it also it'll help the pitch schedulers as well. It takes the pressure off the pitches. So yeah, I think it's going to be excellent new step towards what we're trying to achieve here at Riocht.
So the ball wall, to be honest, is probably one of the best things I've seen come about this club in a long time. The fact of the artificial turf and the enclosed area, you know, for fundamentals and skills from preschool, P1, P2, right up, from throwing the ball against the wall, catching it, to the older girls being able to strike, the bounce back, first touch. You know, it's key there for fundamentals with camogie, and even for the likes of Clanmurn and other clubs that get the use of it here at the club.
Yeah, I mean, the ball wall is a fantastic facility. So there was the ball wall in my club and this is back in the 80s, and from my perspective, it really helped me to solidify my skills, to really enjoy the game. I mean, from my perspective, the ball wall and the floodlights aren't just extras, they're actually fundamental to the club moving forward in terms of its camogie provision. You know, the ball wall itself, from a coaching point of view, is going to be a fantastic addition. We can then go and change the way we coach. We can take individual players or individual groups to the ball wall, really hone in on those fundamental skills that we were talking about previously. We can have really individualized sessions for the actual players themselves. From a young person's point of view, having the ball wall there is that it's a free facility that they can come down to on an evening or on the weekends without having to be supervised by a coach. The ball wall itself will definitely encourage larger amount of reps as the ball is coming back to the player more frequently. It's great, obviously, to have the pitches and the ball stops, but to have that ball wall and the ball constantly moving, constantly in play is a fantastic skill. Obviously, you know, we're having great weather at the moment, but the ball wall is a fantastic facility in terms of players being able to develop their skills, you know, across the winter time, and develop all the range of skills that we talked about earlier. The striking on the run, the catching, the lifting. These are key skills that all players need to develop, and I think the ball wall will really harness that, and players will be able to develop that at a much faster rate than they would without the ball wall itself. Obviously, the floodlights would be a fantastic addition, because obviously you can do sessions in the winter time, autumn time. You know, you can extend the amount of sessions that you can do as well. You know, I think from my perspective, you know, we want to make sure that players are constantly playing wherever they can and getting opportunities to do that. And I think the ball wall and the floodlights will definitely harness that there, you know. So I'm delighted that they're here, and there's no end to the possibilities that we can use it from a coaching perspective, from an individualized perspective. I think it'll be fantastic.